Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video we have finally completed the Holy Trinity. They're back to their standard because this Zenkai BROLY is now confirmed, and it's wild. If you're a new player, you don't even know what this is, but this team here was the destroyer of metas before the destroyers of metas, man. Super Saiyan Bardock, Super Gogeta, the red one, and this purple BROLY. And what made it worse is that they're all different colors as well. And then Bardock, you know that he gives Super Saiyans buffs, so they just work so well together. And just BROLY and Super Gogeta were just too good when they came out in comparison to everybody else. But now all of them have Zenkais, so you know Bardock's really just Zeta, he's nuts. And then Super Gogeta is also just Zeta, he's nuts. And then now this BROLY, who already has draw speed and type nullification, is now getting a Zenkai, and it's looking crazy. Like, honestly, it's actually wild that he's getting a Zenkai, and there's not much you can do about it. We just have to accept it. But the biggest struggle that I'm facing right now is the fact that I have to now decide whether I'm gonna spend on this guy or I'm gonna spend on Rose and Trunks. Like, I'm in the middle now because this is such a must Zenkai that it's a no-brainer. Like, I don't even have to think about it. But then Rose is also a no-brainer that I don't have to think about it. But at the same time, I should be saving as well for anniversary, so I shouldn't have to think about that either. So it's just a lot going on right now, and it's so crazy that they released this now. The timing is, it couldn't be worse, honestly, in my opinion. Not to say that it's a bad Zenkai, like, this guy definitely deserves one so that the Holy Trinity can be complete. But why now, man? They should have released this in like January. I would have sorted it out. But yeah, Super Saiyan BROLY Zenkai Awakening is coming. Unlock all his uniques to restore ki, boost damage, and reduce blast arts cost when entering the battlefield. So I'm assuming it's going to be unique 6, the Zenkai 6, so the fourth unique, that gives you just extra damage off rip. That's what it usually is, but the blast arts cost might be like the Z3, so the unique 3. Plus, every time he uses a blast arts, his blast damage increases, so like the opposite of Kefla, or so we can call him a Gohan. That's gonna be crazy. His fierce attacks got even stronger, and that's how they concluded. The art's looking kind of crazy as well, but man, this is crazy. How can I wake up to this? Like, how can I actually wake up to this and see BROLY he's got his Zenkai confirmed? I was expecting a Zenkai or the actual official previews of the Rose and the Trunks and Mai, because we only saw them at the battle hour. So if they drop either that or that, I think the Rose and Trunks and Mai might come this week, but on Friday or next week. I don't know. But BROLY, he's coming tomorrow. Today is the 9th of March, so he's coming on the 10th, which is tomorrow, from the seams of it, because the preview dropped today, which is Tuesday, and the update's always on Wednesday. One thing I wanted to look at before I even cap off the video, I wanted to look at the translation for the Japanese, because it's always good to look at the translation. Sometimes they mention something that's not exactly in English. Super Saiyan BROLY Zenkai will be awakened when you fully open Uni Abbey. When you come into play, you'll recover your energy, so that's ki restore. Did they say anything about that? Yeah. Improve your damage and reduce costs of shooting arts. Furthermore, every time you use shooting arts, you can't shoot. That's Google Translate messing up heavy. Heavy. The angry attack has been further refined, so that's just in reference to BROLY. But yeah, overall, man, this is just hype, man. Holy Trinity is gonna go crazy. If you weren't a Holy Trinity player, are you worried? Because you don't even know what it's like. But if you were a Holy Trinity player and you was there at the time, if you did or didn't have the characters, what are your thoughts, man? My thoughts are all over the place because I need to decide who I'm going to summon on. But here's the advice I'm going to give you guys before I actually cap off this video, because I feel like this advice is necessary, which is why the title has like a must watch on it, even though the thumbnail doesn't. My advice to give you is that because Zenkais, when they first released, they last a while. Check the expiry date. I will be doing the kit breakdown of this BROLY. Check the expiry date for the characters, the summoning banner itself. It might be here for like 20 days, so that's enough for you to actually weigh up whether this character at Zenkai 7 is better than the Rose and Trunks, and even if they are better, it's just deciding who you want. If you know it's a no-brainer regardless, then I guess the advice I'm giving you right now doesn't matter. But this Broly should still be available running through to when the Rose banner kit comes out, because if we look at LF Super Saiyan 3, his end time is actually on the 16th of April, and he only came out this month, so you should have a while to actually decide whether you want to summon on him. The only thing that you have to kind of decide fast on is if they drop a booster pack. They usually drop booster packs, but the booster packs don't stay forever. They be staying for like 10 days or something like that. So 10 days is still enough for you to wait a week to decide whether Rose is more better than this guy for you to get. Also depends on what teams you use, of course, but if you're working on the kit basis, Rose might just have something that makes him better than this guy or as good. But I feel like Broly is going to be better without a doubt. I can't say that for a fact, but it's still good to wait, because I don't want to assume that, this Broly is better than Rose, or I don't want to assume that this Broly is just going to be one of the best units in the game or something like that, just because he's a Zenkai and he was already good in the past. And then Rose has something like quad draw speed, Vegito blue, special move that can't be dodged, like something mad, you don't know what he could bring. Basically, that's what I'm saying. They could go over the top of it, because Rose was the dangerous foe in the anime. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to get off in terms of advice. You just don't want to spend your Chrono Crystals and regret it. Regret is a bad feeling in gacha games. Summoning and not getting who you want, being annoyed, is a bad feeling. So at least do the most that you can to make sure that you don't feel that regret at the maximum. So at least minimize your pain. If you're gonna feel any pain, you don't know if you're gonna feel any pain. You actually don't know anything. So you don't know what's coming in the future besides from Trunks and Rose, but even after that you don't know. So just try your best to minimize your faults. If you got Chrono Crystal, save until both banners are out, as in the Rose and this, so you know where you want to spend them. Obviously it depends on what teams you use as well, so you just have to be careful overall about your spending and habits and everything. I'm pushing that more than anything. You have to be mad careful. You have to be proper mad careful with spending your Chrono Crystals, because people always message me, Zakashi did I spent on this banner and I got shafted, I spent on that banner, I got shafted. It's like it's mad to hear from my perspective, because you could have played it smart and not got shafted on a very bad banner as well. So you just gotta be careful from both perspectives. But yeah, I kind of longed out this video, but it's because Broly's so hype, and I just want to make sure that you guys actually don't actually miss an opportunity to summon on the banner that's perfect for you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. If I have anything else to say, which I have been doing a lot, I'll leave a comment and I'll pin it. But yeah, my name is Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.